Welcome to Fictitious or Factual Victorian Names in front of a live studio audience. Thank you. This is a show we have about fictitious or factual names. I'll give a short sentence of each name, then our devs will say if it's real or fake. But you, audience at home, lucky viewer, you can also join in. Everyone you get right, you get 1 point. Now let's see if you can beat our devs. Hello, joining me today is Nick and Mike.
Hello.
First of all, though, we need to give a slight caveat. Mike has a minor advantage due to the fact they helped make some of the name lists. So,
most of them.
Yeah, I tried to decide on some sort of penalty, but seeing as you've only got 5 questions, I felt it wouldn't be a little unfair to give minus 10 points. So we will go ahead with that minor caveat. Audience at home, however, you don't have that, so you should be doing well. Remember, score properly for each one you get correct.
Be honest.
I'll give you 2 names, and then we will answer A or B, which one you think is correct. Pierre Affray, a French sculptor known for their church sculptures. Lucien Feliz, another French person, a jeweler and writer in France, and helped to drive Art Nouveau. Who do you think is correct?
What was the second name again?
Lucien Feliz.
First one was Pierre Affray.
Pierre Affray.
Do I get to give my answer before him, or should I wait for him first?
You can give your answer in whichever way you think is
I'll say
appropriate.
Pierre is fake.
And you?
I would say Lucien is true.
Okay, and in a very awkward way of saying it, thank you, Nick. You are both correct. That's 1 point to each of you, and I hope at home you also got that right. Next one is Constantinus Paspatis, a Greek tennis player who competed in the 1896 Summer Olympics. Alexis Mulberry-Forgate, undisputed master of the cello and rumoured to have been an illegitimate child of minor British aristocracy.
You want to take this one first, Mike?
Constantinos Paspatis or Alexis
Mulberry-Forgate.
Mowbray or Mulberry?
Mulberry. You.
I think I used Greek names from the 1896. Did they even use tennis in the 1896 Olympics?
Do you have an answer, Nick, whilst Mike seems to be contemplating?
I have an answer already.
Okay.
I would love if Mike would go first, though. I would love to see the continuation of this
I'm going to go
meltdown.
for the Greek one.
Okay, and
I think the other one's fake, yes.
you've done it again, I hate you. Constantinus Paspatis was actually a real person, and they really did compete in the 1896 Summer Olympics.
2 for 2, Mike.
So, moving on to question number 3. Obviously, I have to include this one, and you're both going to know why.
Yep.
Strong Vincent, a Union officer who was mortally wounded on the second day of the Battle of Gettysburg. Broad Babish, a Scottish infantry officer renowned for their strength during the 1860s.
I feel like this is an unfair one to have.
It's Strong Vincent. He's true and real in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
So, I think you might have got that one correct. For those unaware, Mike made a quiz.
2 quizzes.
2 quizzes recently, and Strong Vincent was on the answers, but we had to include it because it's a very funny name, and I get to say it multiple times.
He wasn't an answer, he was a choice.
But this time it's an answer. So it's different, technically. Even though Mike's looking at me with some emotion. Moving swiftly on to number 4, Petro Petroletti, a composer who taught piano and guitar in Sweden, or Lana Amura, supposed lover of multiple Italian princesses.
Can you say both those names one more time?
Pietro Petroletti and Lana Amura. You get that?
Pierre Lietro?
Pietro.
Pietro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Lana.
I would guess Pietro.
Is the real or fake one?
I would guess Pietro is the true one.
I'm gonna go for he's the fake one.
Well, Mike, you got that right. And Lana Amura is completely fake because this is just 2 bits of Latin for frog. For those that knew the Latin, that might have helped them. I don't know my Latin either, don't worry. Moving on to question number 5. This is our last one, unless we've got a tie break. Joseph Panth, physiologist, famous for his description of Paneth cells, cells which provide defense against microbes in the mucous membrane of the small intestine. Or William S. Gump, creator of the relatively unknown Gump procedure used when distilling ethanol, superseded by a much more efficient process a few years later.
So Paneth or Gulp?
Yeah.
It was William S. Gulp, and it was Panth?
Joseph.
Joseph Panth.
You okay there?
Nick?
Joseph.
I'll let you go first this time.
I just went first.
Well, I'll let you go first this time.
Can I get the names one more time?
You heard it one more time. Joseph Panth and William S. Gump.
One more time.
Joseph Panth or William S. Gump.
I would say Gulp is correct.
And Mike?
If Panth isn't real, it must be a town in Cornwall because it sounds kind of Brythonic. I'm going to say it's Panth.
As being the real one?
Yes.
Okay. Panth is correct.
I always knew Mike cheated.
It seems to me that we have a winner here. However, at the beginning, we also did say caveat, and that caveat seems to have come into place. I'm going to say the tiebreaker because it'd be fun. There's two names here. You're going to have fun with my attempt at pronunciation. Carlotta Faliana, and a Uruguayan woman who led a turbulent life of scandal and romance, or Leila Carrillo, a famous opera singer from Mexico who toured Europe 3 times.
You know, Mike, I think it's only fair that you should go first this time.
I think it's Carlotta.
As being the real one?
I think Carlotta's the real one.
Okay, well then, if he's saying A is correct, then I have to say B is correct.
You are wrong yet again, Nick.
I knew it.
Mike still wins.
Well, he is more educated.
Feels good.
I don't know how to react to this, and well done.
I am unstoppable.
Okay.
And for all you at home, I hope you scored correctly alongside us, and maybe you did slightly better than Nick, who ended up with 3, including the tiebreaker.
I see this as a win still.
Yep.
That's 3 more than I expected to get right.